to your brain again, people. Susie is going to tell you what we're going to talk about today. As you know, these things are requested, so we have to explore them in the best possible way we can. So, Susie?
So, today...
Before you go ahead, Susie.
Before you joke me.
Yeah? Me touch you.
Yeah.
Before we go ahead, I want to send a special big up to my engineer, Norton.
Big up, Norton.
Yeah, because a good youth, and he's a youth on the rate. You get me?
Ratings top 10.
Yeah, so most things that we do, we have to do with our thing. It's not possible without Norton.
Norton's
so Norton,
the man with the
big up
plan.
yourself, you.
Big up, Norton.
Yes, Susie.
So today, people, we're going to pick your brain. Have you ever considered doing a will? Why would you want to do a will? Should you do a will? Do you have a will? That's the question. So we're gonna delve into everything where we think we should be, should do with wills,
not
and
the will,
why.
Not the will to have a will, you know.
The will.
The will to make out. To make sure that you have a will. So your distribution and all your
of your assets, your little assets.
Can share to who you want equally
without any feud.
You want it without no
animosity.
Contention, all these things with family and friends.
Cutthroat.
So just stay tuned and listen out, because this one is very important as well. Because we only talk about important stuff, you know. It may seem like it is not, but I'm telling you, when you check the depth of it, it's very much important. So just stay tuned and remember to subscribe to Clarke TV.
Share.
Like.
Comment.
And comment. Okay?
Thank you. So, everyone, the topic is making a will. Alright? And why you should make a will. What you say, Mr. Clarke? Why would you make a will?
Rich people prioritize will to make sure so their assets and the things that were passed down to them distributed to their children and then grandchildren and these things.
So you don't do that for your grandchildren?
Poor people have tendency, or trying people, they don't believe in will. And when in a situation, if anything will happen, you know, you have difficulty in the administrative aspect where concerned we have to do with will. You know, so I think it's very important for us as people up and you start owning things in order to make will, right?
Well, Peter said once you're owning something, yes, and you want to distribute it amicably without no fussing and no fighting, then you need to make a will, you know.
Yeah,
get that out of the way. You get that out of the way. Nobody can say me never get my share or whatever. You know, it was already disseminated from the person who say me want to know if you have 5, me want to know if you have 2.
Yeah.
You understand? So I think it's a good look to have a will. You know?
But you have a main issue with dealing with will will always cause a whole heap of problem. The trustee.
Yeah,
the trustee.
Get to him, man.
Yeah.
Get to him. But you know, it's just the importance of why you have to do the will.
Yeah.
You understand me? You don't want nobody get nothing twisted.
You want your children and your friends them be able to then use your possessions them to be enemies and one another for the future.
They will. They will.
And you know these things normally make it happen.
They gonna still have a little upset,
you know,
because then think like he greedy dog with the bone, so then should I get everything?
Yeah.
So, you know, that's just the problem. So, the first thing to do if you're planning on getting and doing a will is to get him. I think you go to the pharmacist. The pharmacist sell them.
Well, the pharmacy
sell the forms.
They sell the forms
to get the will. Yes.
You can request it from the institute where you're dealing with the money, or so they will go and get it for you. But you know it's gonna cost one little piece of
trumps. Hey. Then now you have to line up your justice at the piece or something.
Yeah. You have to properly sign and
then you go.
You have to fill it out properly with the attached information on it. The JP sign it, and in order to make sure say it go to the I don't know if which institute where government we have to do with it.
Where we put it for storage.
Yeah, where they register it.
Safekeeping like a vault or so.
Yeah, because it can also happen after the approval of it for be at the institute where you're safe with our the tax officer thing.
Most of your assets.
Yeah.
That's why you have
so in those areas upon you decide say are your first steps them then. Right?
Forget it.
Yeah. You have to determine who you want to be a trustee. All of them information there. I got them on the farm.
People with beneficiaries and all these things.
All you want, you think them disseminated and all them when thing that you have to go write out, you have to go put in place. Yeah, people, if you have difficulty in terms of with the location and then something, you can seek advice, even from the same justice of the peace or from the place where you're safe with, just to make sure you're in a correct direction of where to go, because these things are very important and you want it to be official.
Yes.
Susan, what is that on your
I'm showing everybody my reindeer antlers.
Okay.
I'm a reindeer.
People, we are close to the festive season, you know, so it's not gonna be like this.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next step would be for you to get a trustee. And the word trustee means say if you get somebody where you trust. You have to really look into that word.
Well,
properly.
the word itself was a design for that.
Because trust.
Yeah, because the word trustee, I trust in our English language, that was the main aim for it, for somebody where you can trust, because you have to find somebody or use somebody or select somebody or have somebody where you trust enough to be able to execute everything of your desire where you don't want and the will and how
to
the process
fullest.
go.
Yeah, to the fullest.
We are look on family, we look on very close friends.
Yes.
You know.
Reliable
people.
Yeah.
Right? Because even though all these things are mentioned, it's not guaranteed.
Yeah, because when you shut your eye, everything can go haywire.
Because when
so that's why you have to make sure.
greater plan for you.
Yeah. You have to make sure so you know what you are doing.
So all these groupings that we don't mention and something we don't guarantee to execute the thing in your desire, but the fact still remain. It have to be one of them. You know, if it be your brother, anybody where you know, whether they're for your kids, whether they're for you, in your worst at times, in your best at times, those are the type of people when me don't recommend, right? When me don't recommend in order for them to be
in charge of your assets. Yeah.
Because the person where down there for you in your lowest point in your life and it watch you grow up and see how you're able to accomplish and achieve and then they feel same way. Those people, but even though it still don't guarantee.
Yeah.
But this is a chance so you have to take.
Yeah, this is a big chance that you're taking. Yeah. So we know when institutions know that you have money and you don't know how to handle it, they try to trick you, right? So
because the man will have money, you know, him work off of the mindset of the ignorance in order to take those people money. In some cases, not all cases. So you know, so we have some institute where we don't save with all them something there, and when the time come, you can get your money because them go around corner, draw all kind of card, say enough to get the money. So if this can happen in a real life, you imagine
red tape when everything you have to do. Red tape this, red tape that.
So them area there, you have to make sure you have some little copies put on one side where you can give to some of your beneficiary or your trustee. So when it reach that time or when
and
the time
comes, no transaction on your behalf. Him is well equipped to handle it.
Yeah, because Sometimes the institute them will find themselves merge,
Change up.
then change name.
Change up,
Right.
what they call it, them procedural things.
Yeah, because sometimes those things are some of the things them where they are able to make them create the skullduggery if you go around you. You get me?
Jesus, we teach you
Because
very little
within
money.
our environment or within our society right now where money are everything to everybody, and no matter what offense, what stages, they will exploit you in every possible way if you take your money. And all I hate them want, they don't want to take some.
Meaning they want to go to your eye.
Yeah.
So, people, you got to be careful.
Yeah.
In this, we can recommend that you go with somebody where is reliable and trustworthy. Can have a backup plan for you.
Yep.
when you're there. So in front of the people, because they will say one thing to you and then change their word.
Yeah.
You understand? So.
You have to make note. So your understanding, knowing say the people them, they don't have no good intention for you. Right?
No,
because
no.
you don't there and sit down and see with your mother, or your father, or your cousin and see how much challenges them are put you through all the time.
Yeah.
In order for you to get your benefits. So like all when you do your little copy and then little thing there, the beneficiary where you think more suitably enough, even though you are going to inform the trustee as well, you can be able to drop them a little thing.
And a question
Right.
though, Bulla. You know? Yeah, the question me to ask, is like you have administrator general. That is where the persons who don't make wills, right?
Yeah.
You know, so sometimes it's hard to get the money from them too as well. But why?
Those
Because-
things are procedural thing, and a lot of bureaucracy there because government
But it need-
changes,
yeah.
government changes and policy changes can do a lot to it. And people, from a footballers them, when you don't lose sight, these things are very important to you too, so you can listen and understand as well and follow what we are talking
More and
about.
be able to can
So you
handle
can
it.
inform people
Yeah.
and learn a bit more.
True.
Right? Policy changes, bureaucracy, all these things, government changes.
Because I remember when my mother had to do all of that
Yeah.
for us as kids, through my father was a police and stuff.
Yeah.
So, it was hard for her to get to our money
Yeah.
for the kids,
And in some cases, you have to go get lawyer. And to be honest with you, in some cases, for me, we have to do with money where we are directing. You're not supposed to even go talk about say, boy, you have to get lawyer, you have to get your money, because nobody never inform you of that before. When you do you write up them. Nobody never indicates a boy, you have to
This
get
is
a
going
lawyer.
to, and this is, you're going to need this
Yeah,
person.
then just
or you're going to
inform
need
you.
that.
Say
Or
you're gonna
there
need
will be
that.
a fee attached when you come to do that.
Yeah.
Nothing is said to you. No protocol is
And
is
nobody
given
now
out.
tell you a percentage of fee where it are able to attract, right? So it are move with times, things
customer
and times.
service is done. Because
Yeah.
we're not really business with you.
So we have to look out for them little aspect that we have to deal with it. But dealing with these things, I'm telling you, from my understanding and observation with most things when I say, it's going to be difficult. If anybody know of no one with the procedure we have to do with these things is
Yeah.
much easier and smoother, and you can just leave something for
Leave a
inform
comment,
with.
for tell me how to go
Yeah.
through it.
Or
so
tell
we don't get
anybody
no
what to go
headaches.
through it so them have an idea
Yup.
how it operates
Because
from
you
the
don't really want them
administrative general
headache, yeah.
part.
Them headache are not nice at all. When you
Yeah.
have to deal with them something
I
else.
remember people with up on the road, right?
So you can tell us where,
So
where
you
you
can
see us.
tell you which part on there.
Yeah, where you saw us.
Yeah, we now go highlight all of the places there. So you can go ahead. Again to people, when you go through them procedure there and them process there, for the trustee and the people them in charge, the administrative people them will know so have a lawyer. Don't start team up with the process with the lawyer from early. To get out the people them
Where for benefit.
the beneficiary them. Because the inception of trying to go around the people them always start when you involve a lawyer. You get me? Because the potential and the possibility start open its eyes now.
Yeah, if you see,
So
see
when
how
they
you can
learn
rob
say,
them.
when they learn say know them go in a process and then see say Susie have $200 million.
Yeah!
Where Susie live one little trying man lifestyle all along. Everybody
me tell
eye
you.
open. And the trustee now you know, find themselves start think out of the box.
Of course.
You know, just please don't, because you have a whole heap of people being successful this day without informing of anyone, and this is how they make their money. You get me? Then if transfer the people their money to them beneficiary and then go around them. In some cases they use all violence to make sure that the people end up benefit as well.
Yes.
Right? So
don't go there, people.
Please.
Don't go there.
The trustee, me I beg on please, or any trustee in general, don't look at those directions. Just remain in the honest way and the wishes of the individual. Or they see you and believe say you are capable.
Yeah, make them final way or them know you. Be that way that them know you.
Because I know everybody was successful this day or rich this day. I can't tell you how they earn their money. To be honest with you, some will never tell you how they make them first money. Never.
No.
That is one secret. We are going to carry them go hell.
Hell?
Yeah. I go carry them go hell because most of them do some things out of norm. And people, where they find themselves in a them situation, they will still have a chance
to change,
to transform on a life and look to Christ. You know, accept Christ for a better way forward.
Yes. True.
Okay.
Excellent.
An eternal life.
Excellent.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Mr.
So the people
Clarke.
Okay, right.
No man, you can.
Okay. So the people upon knowing say the people will not even bury it. You get me?
They not got 6'6" yet.
Yeah. Don't rush to bury the people. Make all our family members gather
together.
If you can able to make sure them can able to
a proper plan.
Yeah. No rush it through. You have your plan up your sleeve.
Your trick up your sleeve.
Yeah, because you know say some of the family members are foreign, we have privilege, we have certain information where they are able to support, not supporting that you don't have the opportunity of going to the skullduggery way. Right? So
of
don't
trying
rush
to
it.
rob the people that have everything.
No come up and say you use your own money and you are going to deal with everything and then something there. And so you and them a friend, and you come with the alligator and snake tears, and then something there.
Crocodile.
So you have your plans and them something there.
Jesus.
Don't do those things.
No, sir.
Make the process, not rush nothing.
Why? Why it must be like
Don't
that?
rush it.
The dead can do no harm. Whatever they have left behind, let it go to who it's supposed to go to.
Yeah.
We tell you, say if death was a
No
thing,
create your own strategy in order to build your case
of thievery,
of doing these negative things and the wrong things then.
Sure.
Right? So me I beg on people, please remember, just take time out and make sure say you know honor people wish.
In debt.
I'm telling a man still, you know, it is not wise for you to keep wish or last word of people, because sometimes the last word of people cause you to live uncomfortable for the rest of your life while alive. You have to look upon the things and be feasible and understandable in terms of some of the things that you can keep.
The ones that are possible for you to accomplish.
And not go with the things them we are gonna make young people live bad. Like final word, like you get me? Try make sure say you know understand those things, and I say boy then they tell me say if you do this.
Yeah.
And you know say if you do that it's gonna separate and mash up everybody. Right? Try don't go in another
like
direction.
Like if Bulla tell me to build a bridge now, I know it's impossible, so me not gonna tell me say Bulla, seriously, that is not for me.
Because in that situation we have to do it, because if you notice, you know, most people show more love and care for just wanting to get advice from the dead more than anything else, because they always got the grave side. They always want to talk to the dead, then talk to everything. Remember, say it's a cultural thing that
people, we can't talk to the dead.
Well, long now, it's a cultural thing, because we can't see with parents and be like that.
Yes, but
and sometimes all the person live and you goodly cost them for lose them life as well. You goodly have all certain things where you carry.
Oh, okay.
And you show more commitment. But if you have nothing to do with the person death, and then something there. Load the course, load the thing, make it take it course.
Yeah.
Right?
Slate clean, so
because
just do it.
the goodness of the person, you will always remember them.
Yeah.
Right? And look on the things where you feel hold. Because I am telling you, you have people very close to me. I don't want to get too personal. Where I have people very close to me where me and them used to have conversation before them unfortunately cut, you know, like the part or, you know.
Leave this world, yes.
Yeah. And they mentioned certain things to me and me could never hold out onto those things because I'm not into those things. You get to me, I say?
Baller.
I am not going to do those things. I'm here to tell you, if you have peace within yourself with Christ and the trust and faith in a God where you believe in, you will never find yourself in a situation to say, boy, your honor is dead over honoring Christ.
My mother did make somebody give her, what you call it? One wish. She asked them to grant her one wish on her dying bed, yeah. Yes, my dear. Oh my God.
Because when everybody time come.
Yes, it's true.
Right? Because most people right now, they cannot move forward with their life based on the commitment where they make to the own dead.
No.
The dead have no voice. The dead have nothing.
Unrealistic commitments
right?
that you know will not come to fruition.
Yeah. If you
Stay
don't
within
believe
your
me,
limits.
if you don't believe me about the dead, check your Bible. Ask your granny. Ask your grandfather.
If she's still alive, if they're still alive.
Go at grave. Go lift them up. Go all I hear of them what you think say boy then still alive. Honor them word by doing the great thing you can be.
People you can't go to them grave, go lift them up here. So right? Follow them one day.
So make them wish be you being the better person of you. Right? Honor that.
Yes.
Right? Because the memory of the people them were past and gone, were very close to us and distant to us, is the memory.
Yes, it's memories alone.
Because all of us is going to be in that position one day.
6 foot 6.
Right? So these are things that I want to share with you as well.
Right. Okay. So we want all we're talking about is to make sure that the beneficiaries get what they are supposed to get. All right? We want you to not try to fleece them out of them things. Right?
Yeah.
So here is where the allotments, allocation, whichever word you want to, shares, however you want to slip it. Yeah. You know, that is 10 is for Jane, 20 is for Joe, 10 for Jack, 5 for Luan. These things must go to order. Write it down on paper, put it, attach it to the will, and it is, like you call it now, carved into concrete.
Yeah.
So that has to be followed through. These are the things where you must make sure you do on your will.
And people, to be honest with you, if you have money and you have possession and you leave anything, you're leaving anything, I am telling you people, the best, no matter how much people you have for beneficiaries, share it equally.
Okay.
You get to me, I say?
Yeah, yeah.
If I even house and then thing, they can cut in a two and then sit there still. But share whatever you can share equally, so you don't leave no futuristic problem. Right? These things, enough people don't want to talk about them, so me, but I have no problem talking about them. Right?
So
you were at the desire of setting up your thing. Share your thing equally. To your situation. And I'm telling you, you have a lot of people this day where just because them have some bad experience with them family, they're ending up leaving everything with them position where they have with the church. Or
the cat and the dog.
They leave it with the animals them and
yes.
then leave it with the banks most of all.
Yes,
right?
they left it and no
because
side there.
Your family will really do disgraceful things to you and then something there. But if you say you love Christ and you're about Christ, you can forgive them. Because I read give my own to somebody where need it than somebody where have it abundantly.
And if the pastor man did not say, you and your family members not at
Yeah.
he must show the brotherly thing, the right thing as a pastor, and teach you that you need to forgive.
Yeah.
Right?
You should know that as well.
And mend the ways.
Yeah, because you know, if them discover say your family are distant from you, they should
not try to build up the
effort.
fence. You know, build up the fence
to
more.
Find your family so you can be able to
mend the fence.
The fences.
Yeah.
Instead of all of your position, them soften you up and all these things. It's not only for pastors alone and these things, you know. These things, some people don't like hear these things, but these things are reality and these things are truth. So instead of you focus on the people and the energy of the people and things, focus your energy. If you say you're a great leader and you love Christ, or you love as what you say, you love Christ and love as what you say, knowing say he's a great leader, man of the cloth, or whatever, you put out effort for the people them can come together with them family.
Yeah. And in these last moments, that is what you want. You want peace.
And you know? These grounds, the people them we able to give you something, right? When time come, instead of you try to
trick them out
X out them little signature out of your thing them and them something. So people, I am just putting out these things so people to understand, right? I want to understand, say, the things them want to leave it so the people them want to leave behind have a brighter future than have a worse future, right? That's how I feel people them will have things, okay?
True. Because remember, at any given time, when you're a parent, you try to instill things in your children so that they can do better or greater than you.
Yeah.
So any little thing where you have stored up together, you know, if it's one child you have, you leave it to the child.
Yeah.
You understand me? It will make him or her grow better than you.
Even if you say the child no dead for you, or the child will live bad with you.
But it's the one child you have, so what is the sense? It's
when no say you have the things, they are going to pretend. The people them when no say you have things, they are going to pretend to be nice to you for a very long time and then can hold it out.
To capitalize on it.
Yeah. Because they know, they understand these things, worse have them more experience. Right? So I just want we to get clear with things like those things, and my opinion those things when we have mentioned cross, well, you can look into as well.
Yeah, look into it, people, please. Alright, so in concluding, we would love for all our listeners, viewers, to remember, make a will. Get the documents, you can get it, inquire at a bank if you have a bank account, you know, if you have will, things like that. Last will and testament, some of them call it. The pharmacies, I think, sell it. Then you get your GP. We're going to endorse all of who you allot your money to, who forget what to get and who is see. Like if you have kids that are below 18, you know, the trustee, all of the procedure they must go on, and all these things, people. To safeguard yourself and your family members when you depart from us, not to have any headaches, but to remember the memories of you and to live with those in comfort, you know, remembering you in a good way. You get me say? That's me.
And people, my line of argument turns the trustee. Anybody at all will ever be able to be a trustee at any given time. Remember, just make life people trust you, and make honoring the things that you're supposed to do be trusted as well.
Yeah.
Be the best trustee you can by being honest.
Because that
honorable.
Trustee, yes, right? That's exactly the word. Honorable.
Yeah.
You know, in your thoughts and your deeds, be honorable.
I remember, people, if you don't have any more topic one want to send to us so we can explore, you know, no problem, because If we do a
That's
great
what we're
job,
here for.
if we do a great job, indicate that as well. And just remember to subscribe,
Share,
like
comment.
to Clark TV.
Yes, please.
And have a wonderful,
We love you.
yeah,
We appreciate you. Mr. Clark mostly.
blessed.